Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the club. We're going to kick off the new year by drawing Mythic Venom from Fortnite. Let's get started in the center of our page with the inside edge of the brow. So we're going to leave a gap in the center. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve in and then up. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Curving in and up towards the top. And then we'll work our way up along the top edge of the eyes. On the left, we're going to step down, curve down, and then out. And from here, we're going to go out and then up. Let's bend the eyes going out towards the side. We're going to go out and then up. And we'll pull this in, going up and in. And we'll bend the tip of the eyes coming back down, coming in and then down with a short line. Now we're going to go back to the bottom and go up and out with a short line. And then we'll work our way around the bottom of the eye, starting back on the left, and come down, and then bend that up. Let's pull that back in with a short curve. And then from here we're going to go out and up towards the side. Let's pull this in with a short angled line. Now we're just going to work our way back up towards the top. From here it's going to taper this, going up towards the top point, and we'll bend this down towards the bottom point. Let's move back down and draw the top edge of the mouth. Starting back over on the left, curve the mouth going up in the middle, and then back down on the right. And then we'll curl the mouth going back up along the side. Going down and then up. Let's add a small bracket on the corners of the mouth. Now from here we're going to add the top row of teeth. Starting in the center, angle down and out towards the left, and then the right, and we'll pull that back up towards the top. Let's continue to add these teeth going out towards the side. Let's go out to the side and draw the lower edge of the mouth. Starting over on the left, just going to curve the mouth coming down. Just pull that in to right about there. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's go back over towards the left side, step up, curve the tongue coming down, and round this out, and then pull that back up. And bend the tongue coming down towards the right side. And then going back up to the top, we're going to step over towards the left, curve the tongue going up in the middle, and then down on the right. And we'll continue the curve of the tongue coming down towards the tip of the tongue. I'm just going to come down, up, and just taper towards the bottom. Let's add a couple fangs along the bottom of the mouth. Start from the inside of the tongue, and go up and then down. Add one more on the outside. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then we'll fill the inside of the mouth in black. Now we're going to move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From this point in the eye, we're going to step out, just going to curve the bottom of the head, coming down. Just pull that in underneath the tongue. We'll continue on the right side, going out, and then up. Let's go back to the left side and draw on the top of the head. Starting out here, just going to bump out the side of the head, going around the eye, and pull that up towards the top. Round up the top of the head, coming around the right side, and then bending that back in. Let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We're going to start over on the left side, just underneath the head, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip. Now on the right side, this is going to get tucked in underneath the tongue. I'm going to go out and then down towards the same height. Let's line up with the hips, move to the center, and step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Now I'm going to leave a small gap in the center, go to the left side, curve the leg going out and down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve the foot coming down and then up towards the front of the foot. And then we'll go back to the left side and round out the top of the foot. We're going to go up, just bend this down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. Let's go back up to the hips and draw on the outside of the leg. Starting from the left hip, curve the leg going out, and then down on top of the foot. Let's move back up and draw on the left arm. We start halfway down the side of the body, curve the arm coming down, and then out towards the elbow, go out, and then down towards the wrist. Let's draw on the thumb. Starting from the wrist, we're going to curve in, and then down, and we'll just taper that back up towards the hand. Now I add 3 claws on the outside. Starting up here, curve out and then down, and then taper that back up. Let's add 2 more fingers. Starting up here, curve out and then down, taper that back up, and then 1 more finger coming down, and then we'll just pull this up towards the outside of the wrist. Now we're going to draw on the top of the arm. Starting from the outside of the wrist, curve the forearm going up and then in towards the elbow. Now it's going to bend this in towards the base of the shoulder, and then we'll round out the shoulder. We're going to go up and then in behind the head. Let's add some symbiotic strands on the outside of the arm. Starting from the shoulder, curve out, pull that in. I'm just going to taper this back around and in towards the side of the arm. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction, going out and then down, and then taper that back in toward the side of the arm. Let's add 1 more on the outside of the forearm, curving down, and then hooking that back in, and then taper that back in towards the side. Let's transform the right arm into a weapon. We're going to start on the right side of the head, curve up, and then down, then we'll bend the arm going out, and then up. And then from the wrist, we're going to curve up and then in towards the head. Let's work our way around the bottom. Going out, down, and then bending that back in. And then from the bottom, we're just going to curve this up, aiming towards that top point. It's going to come up and then bend that into right about there. Let's pull the arm coming down and then in towards the elbow. You'll bend this in and then up in behind the body. And then we'll surround the weapon with more strands. Starting from the inside, curve in and then out. Taper that back down towards the bottom. Let's go to the outside, go out and then in. Taper that back in, just leaving a gap on the inside. And we're going to go out and then in. And again, just tapering that back in towards the side. Let's add a strand connecting the forearm to the bottom. Starting up here, curve out and then down. Now from the top, we're going to step over, curve down and then out. Let's add another one on the outside. Coming down and then up. And then tapering that back in. I'm also going to add one underneath the arm. Coming down and then up, and then just pull that back in. Let's expose the bottom of the blade. We're going to start on the inside. We're going to wiggle a line going up and around towards the outside. And then we'll add some strands going across the blade and the arm. Let's start from the top, curve down and in, step down, just trace that across, step down to the bottom, go up and out, step down, draw that twice. Let's add 1 more. Stepping down, go out and up, draw that twice. And we'll add some going across the arm, starting from the top, in, and down. And then from the top of the shoulder, come down in behind the tongue, continue along the bottom, do the same thing along the inside. Let's go back and draw that symbol in the center of the body. We're going to start right in the middle with a small half circle. And then from the left side, we're going to angle down and out on both sides. Going back to the left, curve out and then up. Go to the right, we're just going to tuck this up underneath the tongue. And then from the top left, angle down and out towards the side of the body. Let's trace this leg out along the bottom. Stepping down, let's go up, come down and in, and just pull that up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's add another set of legs. Starting from the left side, come down, go out and up, and down along the side. And then again, we'll trace out the bottom of the leg. Let's do that one more time. Coming down and out and up, and then angle down. Let's round out the bottom of the body, starting back on the left, curve out, and then back in towards the middle, go up to the right, go out, and then in. And that's pretty much it. There's Mythic Venom from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.